Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today the plan is to go into the ruins, maybe find the thing from the stars in the raging Raiju minions, we'll see. Leveling it up and also leveling up a bunch of our apprentice level heroes, maybe getting a few of them to veteran levels. That's the hope. I'm also really hoping to run into the wild hunt enemies that Wellington put out a while back that I've actually just never run into. They're exclusive to the runes, and I've just had bad luck finding them. So the team today is going to be the Duchess, who I'm going to be running in human form, running Challenger's Reprisal for the riposte, Noble Obligation to get back in place, Cascade to stun, and Feed the Beast to heal herself. Then I'm going to be trying something new with one of the trinkets. The other one, I think a few of you know, the Tainted Visage, so she gets plus healing received from her Feed the Beast. But then the other half of that is every time she uses a friendly skill, she steals allies' restoration. So that's going to be like her transforming or transforming back. And on monster kill, all allies gain restoration for 1 point for 2 rounds. So she's going to be part of the healing for this group because every time she's going to be probably killing a lot of the monsters. And every time she kills something, she's going to put a little bit of a heal on everyone. That's going to be keeping us alive. Then we're going to have the revered Sashimono that I got for a while back. And on monster kill buffs a party for an entire battle, so it's going to go into the next battle, mind you, for plus 5% damage. And then on monster kill also plus 1 speed for the entire party. So if she kills all 4 enemies, that's 20% damage, 4 speed, and 4 restoration for 2 rounds. All for the cost of 3 speed on her. And all the buffs should last like 1 battle, go into the next battle is my understanding of the revered Sashimono. I've never really used it, so I kind of wanted to give it a shot to just see how it works in basic gameplay. We're then going to be having Ludra, the Warlord, using Brutal Blow just as her base like hurt move, Triumph to finish things off to de-stress, Horn Rush to hit things in the back, which she can then use her move skill to move all the way back, then Horn Rush for hitting row 4 to do more damage, and then we have Sentinel to activate a riposte and guard an ally. Then we're going to have the Conqueror's Masakari for plus damage, minus dodge, and minus speed. However, on the flip side of that, on attack hit, buff others for plus 10% damage and 5 accuracy for any target above 50% health. And then couple that with the thing's Crystalline Fang for plus 5 crit, then plus 5 crit if the Warlord is above 52% health, and plus 5 crit if the enemy is above 42% health. We're then bringing Makiak the Trapper, who I kind of want to deviate from these skills a little bit, so I'm probably going to be changing off defensive traps, but I'm not sure for what quite yet. But we're definitely using Fungal Claw because that's a really high damage move, and it's going to be doing Blight in here because we're not using any marks. We're then going to be using Skin Prey because I have the Contagious Blade, so it's not going to produce prized skins. Instead, it's going to blight entire enemy party for 4 blight for 3 rounds. And then we have the Medicinal Spores for an emergency heal. And then I'm thinking that From Above actually might go kind of well with this. It's a decent accuracy move that puts minus 40 dodge on the back row, and the back row usually is what has the dodge and the speed. That could be entertaining. Then we're going to have Julia the Cataract. The big things that we're going to be doing here are Winnowing Volley just for the huge AoE, and Pin Down, just to minus dodge and buff speed. And that's actually her big damage move there is Pin Down. Then we have Onslaught just to finish things off. If I use that, it moves her forward and kind of totally makes her useless. But if I do Onslaught, I can do Wheeling Disengage, but that's, while being an AoE is minus 75% damage, so it's not going to hit for very much. But that also minuses their accuracy and their speed. But then I also have the Scintillating Cubes, I think that's how you pronounce that one, for plus 8 accuracy and 10% damage on ranged skills, so that's almost everything on her kit, except for Onslaught. And on monster kill, heal all heroes for 2, so healing a little bit alongside the Duchess there and Makiak anytime she kills an enemy. And then we have the Crescendo box just for a little bit of extra damage and speed there. So we'll see how this goes. I've had a lot of luck with just groups that have everyone doing a little bit of healing. So hopefully this goes into that. Alrighty, let's pop these.
Collect the scouts.
Just to level up faster.
and give comfort to the masses.
Don't think it matters who collects what. And then Makik, obviously, for the traps, if I can help it. Alright. They have too much dodge. Nah. We'll do Fungal Claw and let's hit the Gargoyle to try to blight it.
Another
Or just obliterate it.
cleansed from our lands.
Then let's do Pin Down. Let's hit the Torture.
Annihilated.
And I really want to get rid of this Torture before the Observer goes off. There we go. Now don't resist to that. There we go. We got it unobserved. Make sure I don't take this page, and let's go. For those of you who don't know, there's like there's something about having the journal page where if you have that, like take those and then want to remove a character later, it can cause like crashing or breaking of the estate. So that's why this time around, after like the whole estate reset, I'm not touching those whatsoever if I can help it. Alright. Once again, Gargoyle, light it.
A death by inches.
Lights, and then... yeah, we're not going to take out the Terrorfang.
Decimated.
I can pin it down, though. That way, you know, everything's kosher. And then we'll get the riposte going on Carmine. Because, you know, our original Duchess died, so we had to rename it. Ooh, tinnitus. One yell from that thing caused tinnitus. Youch. Alright, get rid of Defender.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And... oh, I thought Onslaught could hit row 1. Alright, well, Winnowing Volley. And... Triumph.
Eradicated.
Get that stress down. Now, do I have Bandage? I have Bandage for 3 damage. Might as well use that extra food, too. Books are bad. And on we go. Ooh, we might get another one. Let's go at... let's do From Above. That activates him as well. And do Pin Down, take out Herbalist.
Give them no quarter.
Nice little heal there. Pour and Rush would do up 9 to 14, or we can move back 1 more. And do 11 to 17.
Destroyed.
2 to 3 more damage. I like it. Then we will do Castigate, stunning the Bone Defender. Who's now going to get stealthed, I believe. Oh. Happily surprised. Pinned down, and he's gone.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Take it.
The abyss.
Another Torturer's Helmet. Interesting.
Yea.
Gotten like 3 of those now, I think. At least 2. Huh. I will take the deeds. And let's default order as well. And we will medicinal herb this. I definitely want those. And we'll close that. I'll come back for that. Coming back for that.
A menace of
Oh, hell.
unimaginable alienage.
Okay. Skin prey is not going to work here. There's no corpses. But we can blight him. Then we can get rid of his dodge. This would do up to 18. This will do 17. This is a lot more crit, though. Lovely. Getting the Cata out of row 1 and 2. So we will noble obligation that. He's gonna get the bleeding blight off, unfortunately. I hate this part about him. I hate it. He should take that damage if he's gonna cure it like that. Let's just move forward for now. Then taking this out.
Be gone, fiend.
Actually, I should triumph on that, come to think of it. And then we will guard just for the riposte. And then we'll fungal claw him for the blight. That didn't go off. And we'll pin him down, getting rid of the dodge and the speed. And then we will cascade to Challenger's Reprisal for the riposte, so we can do a little bit of something. And then holy water. We'll do that. And bonk.
Back to the pit.
That way he's healed. And we get a little de-stress on everyone. Yeah, that ringing doesn't stop. I'm sorry, Julia. I know from experience it don't stop. Other noises make it go away. Kind of. Oh, hell.
Mentality clarified in a single strike.
I can... make more bad decisions. Okay. What happens if I do feed the beast rather than the... Or could I stun him? No. Let's do feed the beast just to heal. I do have to say, this is like my least favorite fight in all of the vanilla game, and I know this is Cho's version of it, but at least he's made it slightly better. Supposedly, I actually don't recognize what's different in Cho's version of it. But I still don't like it. I might be able to take him out this turn. Let's blade him. I'll go for it. So 3 blight on him. That's 2 to 3. This is... yeah. So he's down to 9. That's going to take him down to 3, so I just need to do 3 damage to him. But yeah, the thing from the stars is by far my least favorite fight in the game. Light takes him out.
Vanish to the void.
And then I don't even get a decent reward. I'll camp in the next room. But I can get a very good amount of Comet Shards now from Farmstead Plus. So I don't feel like taking these Comet Shards is going to be worth like anything in my inventory. Executioner's Gloves could be good, I suppose. But the plus 10% damage, it's plus 10% damage on all of his skills rather than just melee skills. So I suppose that's something.
The light, the promise of safety.
But he loses it if he takes any damage. And I didn't take the Comet Shards because, like I said, if I go to Farmstead Plus,
An uneasy companion.
one fight or one interaction with a Curio is going to give me that amount. I don't feel like that was worth taking one of these inventory slots. So I'm gonna Hunter's Wit for the scouting chance. I'm gonna encourage Ludra just so stress things happen. Or, like, nothing bad happens. So we can Nightmare for the nighttime ambush. And then I need to get stress down on Julia.
The way is,
And then we'll go up.
the path is clear. We require
I'm gonna leave that alone.
to follow it.
I'll come back to this, but we have the Holy Water. That's why I have the Holy Waters. Oh, haven't seen these guys in a while. Let's take out a Lost Soul. Or, let's take out an Arbalest. If I can. 11 to 16.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And then I can do this to blight all of them. So I know it's not much, but it's still 5 damage on all of them. Get a riposte up on Carmine. And then if I pin down, I'll heal everyone just because of this trinket here.
Maintain.
So it's a little bit of something, yeah? And the next turn I can skin that corpse and blight them again.
The horror.
And then we're healed. Actually, let's just heal Ludra. And then this will get the restoration going. I think we're fine.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright. 4. Let's do this because it activates the Terrorfang. And Makiek. Let's have you possibly take out the Bone Defender. Because the Blight, that way it doesn't stun us with dead weight and move us as well. Because that's a pet peeve of mine. Take out the Bone Soldier.
Executed.
Everything moves forward because of crit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And then go at that thing. Just Terrorfang left. we just bladed down. And we just healed. Cool. Ooh.
A trifling victory, but a victory
Okay.
nonetheless.
So let's use this food. Take the summoning page. Trade that out for the bottled junk and... I think I have a shattered shard, but nonetheless. Holy water this.
Packs laden
We'll
with
take one of those at least.
supplies.
Searching this.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Now I do have to get rid of something for this one. Unfortunately, I do need to keep the torches just because of the creeping mists. So let's get rid of the holy water. Oh! Hi, Mr. Knight. Not who I was hoping to see, but hi, Mr. Knight. I think what I'm gonna do is just blight him down. That gets rid of dodge. Too bad we didn't have our riposte up, but we will very shortly.
Inspiration and improvement.
There we go, riposte up. I've always wanted to kill him before he got off the horse. Alright, he's blighted. Let's pin down on the horse.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
And feed the beast. Now he'll blade out. I mean, if you're gonna challenge someone, go for the challenge there, sir.
Cursed champion falls.
Alright, well, yeah, heal yourself. And heal. Which will heal everyone else. Anything fun? Doesn't really look like it.
So too will
I
resistance.
think we have all that stuff. Alright, cool. Let's get the damage up on Julia. That works too.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
And second one of these.
Glittering gold.
Just one more.
Paid for in blood.
And still haven't found the one I really wanted to fight. Unfortunate. So let's take out the Bone Spectre just because of the stress it does. Get stressed done by doing Triumph. Go at Arbalest just because damage. And then we can Noble Obligation the Noble there. Another one down.
Soothed. Sedated.
And soldier down. Alright.
Success.
Don't really think I needed much of that, but cool.
Or is it merely...
Not gonna touch the Iron Maiden because I don't have the medicinal herbs. And... yeah, we can deal with the mash. Winnowing volley to move back. Terrorfang activated. We're going to Fungal Claw, hitting the one with more health because we're more likely to take it out anyway with the Blight. We're going to Triumph, de-stressing. Noble Obligation hitting the Cultist, just Terrorfang left. What a big maw you have. And it's gone.
These nightmarish creatures...
I'm so tempted to take this just so they stop appearing. We can go over here and see if there's anything worthwhile. I know I don't really have room for them, but we can do that. Not messing with that. And books are bad. Okay. That wasn't worth it at all. We can still go down here. None of them are the right curio, but still might be worth something. I should probably hang on to my last few torches. Never mind. Here's an extra. Thoughts of how stupid do you want to be? Not that stupid. Not when I'm already this stressed out. Alright, we are going to take out the cultist brawler. He's blighted out.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I do wonder if there's different versions of the Empower because or maybe it's the Empower does different things on different difficulties, because like this is plus damage, but I've also seen it do the stealth, and I think I've seen it do one or two other things. So it might be enemy dependent, it might be row dependent, might be enemy type dependent. That just seems like too much work though. So it might just be difficulty dependent. There we go, there's a bit of de-stressing.
Seize this momentum.
I will bash this with the shovel.
Tasks end.
Not that it got us much, but it's something. Reason I don't want to... I know I'm saying this a lot, but didn't want to get rid of any of the torches or shovels is just because the walls and creeping mist. I need the torches for fog walls. We'll keep that. So, yeah, there we go. So I can do here
Staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Is this, dig through this.
As the light gains purchase,
And maybe we can find the wild hunt yet. I doubt it because there's only one hallway left, but there are 2 fights in here, so that is... I forgot these guys were here. But it was a chance, so I do want to get rid of their dodge. And then we're going to take advantage of that and take the 1 row 4 out. So that's 1 down. Noble Obligation. He's bleeding. Bleed will eventually take him out, but if I do another Winnowing Volley, it's 2 down. Let's Blight him, or just, rip him to shreds. And then... pretty close to taking this one. That was pretty easy compared to normal. Alright, we'll take what we can. I'm gonna get rid of the food here.
A dizzying fall.
Ooh. I know I need deeds yet, but let's take this. And then... I don't think I need that shovel, yeah? Alright. I was really hoping for the Wild Hunt, but I'll take what mini bosses I got. Fight the Gorgon. We got a lot of stuff here. I'm happy to walk away with this.
Consumes the mind.
Take him out before he stuns us. We got the Bone Soldier down. We'll annihilate this guy. Just some rabble. We'll castigate the Madman. Give him an even bigger concussion.
Slowly, gently.
He's probably had a few by now.
This is how a life is taken.
Alright, let's take all this. Do I want this at all? Nah. Because if I give up the Counter Strike, then this is going to keep appearing. Same with the Tormentor's Helmet. I'm pretty sure I have a Witch's Vial. But I'd rather take it back as a just in case, and same with a lot of the stuff. I'm never going to use the Berserk Charm. Like, I'm alright gonna say that, so... yeah, I think we're good. And then... there's nothing in this room, yeah? Okay. So I'm happy with that.
The abbot will be grateful.
Then we got a voucher to sell.
Faith have been restored.
Beneficient Bank. Nope, sells for 3,000 gold. No effect when equipped. Max 3 in trinket inventory. So that kind of goes to show that you can have a max of 3 of any trinket in your inventory. When you have 3, they are going to stop appearing, basically. And otherwise, we got 1,500 gold, a bunch of trinkets to bring back, and a good chunk of heirlooms. I shouldn't say that, I guess. I've just stopped seeing a lot of the trinkets appear when you have 3 of them. We got Demonomania, blue dress, so I'm gonna take this off. Dawnbringer, which I think is kind of worthless, but it might turn into something useful with Daybreaker, I can't remember. Unmakiak, Yokai Hater, and Prismatic Solidity, so that's actually good on Julia. She did get a disease though, which I'm going to take off because that's a stress one that I don't like. And Carmine got Stress Eater, and then almost everyone hit level 3 there, which is really nice. Just Julia there slacking a little bit, which we can just take her into another dungeon. I did state that it's gonna take a little bit for these people to hit level, or the other group to max out there. Because who was it here? Vetra that I wanted in the treatment ward because of Plutomania. So no one else. I'm not going to put anyone else in here just because I don't want Crimson Curse spreading. So since this is free, we might as well take advantage of it. Still nothing I would really like at the stagecoach. However, that being said, we have a lot of things here. So I do have a lot of crests here. I do think I want to save the crest for like upgrading the hamlet and stuff like that, because I know I haven't upgraded the survivalist at all. And there's a few other things like the nomad here that could be upgraded yet. Oh, I forgot that they sell Crimson Courtyard things every once in a while, so these could be kind of helpful. I might get this. We'll splurge for that one. But yeah, so we'll probably upgrade those a little bit and just keep leveling things like we have been and go from there. Because there's quite a few people I would still like to get to veteran levels, but it was really nice to get, like, say, Makiek and a few of the others there. And I know there's a few people I would like to have for champion levels for future Crimson Courtyard stuff just to like fly through it, but there's a lot of people I've been meaning to play with more, so I'll probably be doing that. Mainly like say the Phantasma, just so I can like get a hold of her and things like that. So that'll probably be my plan, and go from there. So I think that'll be it for this time, and we'll see what we can do. So it really helps the channel if you like the video. If you like it, dislike it. If you dislike it, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.